thought today we might do a little bit of a what I eat in a day, and that's because when I was doing my grocery haul videos, or if I just kind of talk about making a meal plan, you guys said that you would like to actually see exactly kind of what I'm having for the day. So thought we would do a little bit of a follow along video of doing all of that. So I've had a pretty cruisy start to the morning so far. I have this week off because I haven't yet started my new job, so I'm kind of living the lady of leisure lifestyle and just getting up at whatever time and just really easing into my day. So I've done a little bit of journaling in my 5-minute journal, which I actually grabbed back out. I honestly had not been consistently using that for quite a while, so I want to reincorporate that back in my morning routine. And the mailman did just come and I got a couple of little things, so I might quickly show you that and then we can make some breakfast together. So this is my little morning haul from the mailman. We are very well acquainted, as you can imagine, because I get quite a lot of little PR deliveries and things, but these are actually some items that I bought myself. So you guys would know if you saw my previous video that I've been going for skin needling appointments, and this is just like a less intense skin needle that you can use at home. So it's only 3 mil. It's from the brand Manicare, and it's just a little light surface micro needler. So I can use this in between my salon treatments, but I'm still committing to going to at least 4 or 5 of the treatments, like actually at the skin clinic. The other thing I got was my cleanser. This is my absolute favorite cleanser. I just buy these from Chemist Warehouse because it's the cheapest there. And then I got a nice like creamy kind of sweater from Cotton On that I might put on later, and this beautiful camel-y kind of trench coat. So for breakfast at the moment, I'm going a little bit of a leaner option because I didn't sort of get to the gym as much as I would have liked to this week. So I'm keeping it very, very healthy and lean because I will eat a little bit heavier like later on in the day. So I've just got these egg whites to make some egg white scramble, and I'll just chuck a couple of like herbs and spices and things in with that. And then I've got a couple of pork chipolatas to cook up as well. So this is what I've got first up for breakfast. I made myself an almond cappuccino. I've got my vitamins over the back. I'm going to use some of this reduced sugar tomato sauce for my little sausages, and then I've got 2 pork chipolatas and my egg white scramble.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden,
Now that I have stripped my bed, I have the sheets on, they're washing, and that's going to probably take about an hour. So I thought I would treat myself and go for a walk to a health food shop. And this one is kind of bougie. It's very expensive. I feel like all health food shops are quite expensive when you just pick up a few items and it almost costs you as much as a weekly grocery shop. But I'm just particularly going for this bread that they have from a Melbourne bakery called Woodfrog. It's this pumpkin bread, and I've just been craving it. It is so delicious. So that's what I'm going to go and grab. Maybe like some coconut kefir or something as well. So I'll take you guys along with me and then we can come back and have some lunch. I'm going to listen to the Shameless podcast while I'm walking because this one is all about the Met Gala and I'm really interested to hear their opinions on everyone's outfits. So I'm going to take one of my Slow Living Co. totes up to the market so that I can grab my little ingredients. And I just wanted to pop in a super quick reminder if you guys are new here and you haven't seen these before, or if you never got around to getting one, I actually just have around 9 or 10 of them left. So if you do want to grab one, I'll pop the link in the description box down below and you can get your hands on one of these little babies. I didn't go too crazy, which is good. So it only ended up costing me $35, which is reasonable considering how much I've spent there before in the past. This is the pumpkin bread I was telling you about from Woodfrog Bakery. It's absolutely amazing. That was about $10, I think. I got this organic sushi ginger. I get this every time I go there. You can see it's like yellow ginger instead of the really synthetic pink stuff you get at the supermarket. So kind of like the taste of that a bit better. I got some homemade tomato chutney for Jazz just as a little present because he absolutely loves having this with his breakfast. I got the coconut kefir I was telling you guys about. So you can see it's kind of like separated in the bottle, but like if you just give it a bit of a shake, it kind of all goes back together. So I'll have a little shot of that now while it's nice and chilled. And the last thing I got was just some of these random little ginger lollies just as a little bit of a snack. Something I was really craving this week was just packing in a bunch of nutrients. Like I feel like I haven't been eating enough greens since the weather has been a little bit colder. So I wanted to make a really delicious green smoothie, and I thought I might show you guys my recipe for how to make a green smoothie that actually tastes good. So I'm gonna get out all the ingredients now. We can chop it all up and then I'll pop it in the blender. Okay, so this is what goes into my green smoothie. First I put in a little bit of ice. Then I've got a small squeeze of ginger paste. Next I'm putting in a little bit of frozen banana. And a little bit of chopped up celery. I've also got some kale, so I'm just gonna chop that up a little bit as well. Then I've got some cucumber, so that's just a really good hydrator, so I'm going to use a little bit of that as well. I know the blender can blend it all up, but I still just prefer to chop it a little bit as well to kind of help it along so it doesn't get stuck. Next, I've got some organic coconut water, so I'm just going to shake that up and pop that in there as well. I've got some green apple just to make it a little bit sweeter. I've chopped a little piece of avocado to make it creamy. We've got some organic almond milk. And lastly, a little bit of juice from one lemon just to give it an extra bit of zing and flavour as well. Sometimes I like to have a little snack with the smoothie as well, so I actually got these Mission tortilla strips and I just have some chunky salsa as well. So I'm going to put a couple of those in a bowl and that will be my lunch today. By the way, this is my favourite hack from when I used to be single. I got taught by someone that you can use a spoon to tap on the edge of a jar and that kind of makes the air bubble pop, so you don't have to have someone around to help you open it. Easy. So that is my very vibrant little lunch meal for today. Quick tea break for the afternoon. I've been loving this one from Twinings. It's just their green tea and mint and it is so refreshing. So for dinner tonight, I just want something really simple and warming because it is absolutely freezing outside. So I've really been getting into this brand of soups that are ready-made ones just from Woolworths because I really couldn't be bothered this week with cooking from scratch. So this one is sweet potato coconut soup. It's the Thai-inspired version with coconut, lemongrass, galangal and turmeric, and it's really, really nice. So I'm gonna have that with some of the pumpkin bread and a little bit of butter. And that is my dinner all ready to go as well. So like I said, I've got the soup, a little bit of bread and butter. I always really like to have ice in my water, and I actually just added a couple of chili flakes on top of that soup to give it a little bit more flavour as well. Last little thing I'm eating today is just a bowl of these blueberries, and that will just be a little bit of a nighttime snack for me. So I'm going to grab those and go and sit in front of the TV.